Good day, YouTube. My name is Colin, and today's video I'm going to talk about 3 REITs that I am most excited about moving into 2018. Now, before we jump into it, real quick, if you're new to REITs or you're interested in kind of just some of the basics on what a REIT is or some of the basic things I look at when I'm evaluating REITs and determining whether they're a good investment, I invite you to check out my previous video linked in the comment section. If you have some more advanced questions, just go ahead and send me a message either in the comment section below, personal message, whatever. Be happy to answer any of those questions as well. Now, let's jump into what you all tuned in for. The first REIT that I think is a great investment is going to be under the ticker symbol O, just one letter, the letter O, and this is called Realty Income Corp. And they have a price to FFO of 21.32 and a relatively consistent dividend at around the 4% range. Now let's flip around and look a little bit deeper into this REIT. Okay, so right from the investor relation page, we see here they have 5,000 properties diversified with 251 commercial tenants in 47 industries located throughout 49 states and in Puerto Rico. These are freestanding buildings generally, and they are in, quote, prime location with good access and visibility. Now, the business model is to purchase commercial real estate leased to tenants under long-term net lease agreements, generally 10 to 20 years. These lease payments generate each month are used to support predictable monthly, quote, monthly dividend payments to our shareholders. So you will receive a dividend every month. Now, so here's just some numbers right off of the investor relation page as well. You're seeing good compound average total return with the interest on the dividends. But as you can see here, 569 consecutive monthly dividends paid. So extremely reliable. Now, moving on, we're seeing revenue and net income growing consistently year after year. Seeing a similar situation with operating cash flow and net income. That is growing as well. Now, we are moving on to our next graph here, which shows, among other things, we see this is going back to 94. As you can see, since about 2010, we have had consistent dividends around that 4% area. And at the same time, we've been seeing great growth in the price and in the revenue for the company. So there you have it. How many other investments with such a great track record can you actually buy that will provide you consistent monthly income like this one? Not too many. So a great company to look at and a great REIT to invest in. Now, not my favorite, but definitely a good one. Moving on to the next one I'm going to talk about. And this is a company under the ticker symbol OLP. All right, that's OLP. And they are called One Limited Properties. And you're going to get a great dividend of 6.3%. And a price to funds from operation ratio of 10.98, which is less than 11, if you can do the math, and which is very healthy. So let's flip around and look a little bit at this company. Okay, so what you're seeing here is information off the investor relation page. One Liberty Properties Inc. One thing I want to point out is that all of their leases are, quote, net leases, where the tenant is responsible for real estate taxes, the insurance, and ordinary maintenance and repairs. So they do not have to worry about even maintaining the property. We'll move on here, and you can see properties scattered all across the continental U.S. So quite a decent portfolio there. We're seeing revenue that is climbing at a healthy pace, along with net income that stays steady. Now, what we're looking at here, among other things, is a dividend yield that's been roughly 6%, aside from a couple major spikes.
But as you can see in recent years, the revenue has really just been climbing up, and the price has been climbing, but not as fast as the revenue, which is a great thing to see when you're looking at valuation. And you're seeing the net income climbing along with that revenue. So all good stuff to see.
So there you have it, OLP, great REIT to be investing in. Now, moving on to the last one, and this one is probably going to be the one that I'm going to personally be doing the most investing in this year, and that is going to be SIR. All right, that is the ticker symbol SIR. The name is Select Income REIT. Now, we're getting a price to funds from operation ratio of 13.72, which is very good, very healthy. And we're getting a consistent, reliable dividend of 7.87%. That's right. A dividend of nearly 8%. So great money to be made from this one. Now, let's go ahead and look at this one in a little bit more detail.
Okay, and to the investor relation page we go, where we can see here that Select Income REIT owns and invests lands and properties primarily that lease to single tenants. They have 366 buildings in 36 states, with a large proportion of their property actually in the state of Hawaii. Now, moving on, we see revenue and net income. And as you can see, the revenue here is definitely growing at a healthy pace, whereas the net income is steady. And we're seeing the cash flow looking solid, but it is the cash flow increasing, where the net income again is staying solid. But the cash flow is definitely looking great. Now, moving on to what we love about REITs, and that is the dividend. As you can see, since about 2012, the dividend has been steadily increasing, and right now we are at a whopping 7.9% dividend, which is amazing. Now, and as you can see, you have that big dividend, which has been growing, and the revenue has been going right along with it. So it's definitely healthy and sustainable. And even though we've had all this growth in revenue, in dividends, the stock price has not even been raising as fast. So this is definitely a bargain stock price for a great dividend and a great company. Definitely my favorite REIT right now to be investing in.
So there you have it, SIR. As you can see, I think it's definitely, the price is probably the most attractive it has ever been for this stock, and it's just been growing. You're getting more revenue, you're getting more dividends over the course of the last several years. So I'm really excited about this one. And like I said before, this I think is the one I'm really going to be buying. So there you go. There you have it. There is my top three REITs for 2018. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you're just new to my channel, you might want to consider subscribing. I talk a lot about personal finance and investing. If you're into that kind of thing, you might enjoy it. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to give me a like. Also, feel free to comment. Like I said before, I pretty much reply to every single comment. So love to hear from you guys. Other than that, thanks for watching Financial Success.